красном углу октагона боец из клуба рестлинг «Стайл Минск». Дебютант, первый профессиональный бой. Встречайте, Владислав Сиротин!
What a moment for 17-year-old Vladislav Sirotin making his professional debut, and he really encapsulates what NFG, New Fighting Generation, is all about in the road to NFG events, of which this is the third, all about giving those who are beginning their journey, their first steps on the road to New Fighting Generation. And under the bright lights here in the capital city of Belarus, Minsk, we are the Sofa Spuds. Frank the Legend Shamrock, who is undefeated in the octagon, a bona fide legend indeed, prototypical mixed martial artist, and yours truly, Mauro Ranallo. And Frank, a fantasy of mine come true, my friend. While we are social distancing, I'm in my sweats, I'm in my Roots of Fight tee, and I'm on my couch.
В синем углу октагона появляется боец спортивного клуба «Гладиатор» Гомель. Первый профессиональный бой. Matvei Hmarik!
So what do you think about what we're doing right now, sir, on Clash TV? There is such a thing as baptism by fire. You were baptized by conflagration. Your very first professional fight, mixed martial arts pancrase, against none other than El Guapo Boss Rutin.
Дамы и господа, в красном углу октагона бронзовый призер чемпионата Республики Беларусь по смешанным единоборствам. Бронзовый призер чемпионата Республики Беларусь по рукопашному бою. Серебряный призер чемпионата Республики Беларусь по панкратиону. Клуб рестлинг «Стайл Минск». 17 лет. Владислав Сиротин. Его оппонент в синем углу октагона. Двукратный чемпион Республики Беларусь по ушу саньда. Чемпион Республики Беларусь по К1 и Муай-Тай. Клуб «Гладиатор» Гомель. Первый профессиональный бой, 17 лет. Matvei Hmarik!
Lunchtime on the East Coast. We just had our cup of Joe here on the West Coast as we get set again. The road to NFG 3 kicking off in bantamweight competition, and
рефери в октагоне
Вадим
Куцый.
Clash TV. And of course, you can watch the action, you can clap or vote for one of the fighters by presenting the red or blue color tabs on either side of the screen. That corresponds to fighters whose names also appear at the top of the screen. Or hey, you can really interact from a socially safe distance with others watching as well. And so if you want to become a part of this road to NFG 3, please join us on Clash TV. And we are underway. Rules here in New Fighting Generation: no elbows, no soccer kicks to the head. There's a high head kick. Both of them 17 years of age, both of them making their respective debuts. Spinning back kick that was intercepted, and the takedown has been secured. But so has the head here. Yeah, Hmarik on his back as Sirotin tries to maneuver into dominant position now in the open guard of Hmarik. And Hmarik controlling the posture of Sirotin. 1 minute has elapsed here in the opening round. And Frank, talk about Clash TV and what you think of this type of interactive experiences. We're just getting started here in Minsk, Belarus.
Хорошо, Владик, еще. Смотри, правая ручка твоя на горло у него лежит. Плечи твои правой руки на горло у него лежит.
During these unprecedented times, of course, where we all seek connection, a great way to stay connected with Clash TV app as Sirotin and Hmarik stay connected as well on the ground. 2 minutes now gone in the opening round. Some ground and pound from Sirotin as he was able to create some distance before Hmarik again controlling the posture, trying to maybe force a stand-up here. And it's Sirotin hammering Hmarik with some hammer fists from top position. And into the side control here after he was able to pass the guard. Sirotin looking for a potential submission, looking to neutralize the left arm of Hmarik, going into the potential crucifix. And Hmarik, he was a champion in Belarus in K1 and Muay Thai, but he's in trouble here on the ground. Under 2 minutes left here in the opening frame, 3 5-minute rounds. Road to NFG, and well, there's Hmarik taking a road that has been traveled using the cage, as you've been known to do in the past. You really were instrumental in using the cage to your advantage, Frank, with wall walks and also using it with your feet, just like Hmarik did there. And yet, expending a lot of energy, he's now at the mercy of Sirotin. Sirotin full mount, ground and pound. How can Hmarik reverse his fortunes here? Piston-like punches from Sirotin, who, let's talk about this, 17 years of age, very calm, cool, and collected. Not really any nervous energy on the part of either of these two youngsters. And Sirotin in full control now, under 1 minute remaining in the first frame. And Sirotin looking to perhaps stop Hmarik, but 45 seconds now left on the clock. How about Sirotin with the way he's utilizing his output? He's not just throwing punches and bunches and exhausting himself, picking his shots, and now again has Hmarik in trouble here with under 20 seconds left in the round. It shows the evolution of MMA, two 17-year-olds in their professional debut. The road to NFG 3 is underway. So a great round for Vladislav Sirotin, who is a bronze medalist of the Republic of Belarus MMA Championship tournament. And he's done some pancration training. Of course, pancration, going back to the original Olympics, Frank. So as we await the start of round two, and everyone has their own journey, but Frank, for you, at 17 years old, you weren't training in fighting. You were on a much different journey at the time. And talk about how martial arts and MMA saved your career and saved your life.
It literally saved my life. You know, when I was 17, I was on my way to youth prison for all the stuff I'd committed as a young man, not having direction, not having focus, not having a way to train my mind, body, and spirit. That's what kept me in trouble. This is what saved me.
And this is what these two 17-year-olds now are utilizing to make a better life for themselves. Body kick. And here now, Hmarik utilizing his strategy there.
Hmarik's got nice hand, relaxed hand position. Usually as we punch it, we get good hand structure. Usually have good power.
And
He needs to rely on that hand power right now. Maybe get back off them kicks a little bit because they're getting him in trouble with the wrestling.
well, Hmarik showing off the skills of K1 and Muay Thai style fighting before the fight ends up on the ground again, where Vladislav Sirotin enjoyed dominant position in that opening round. And again, on Clash TV, you're able to vote who you thought did well in that opening round. Who do you think is winning this fight? What have you been most impressed with? Has it been the top position of Sirotin, or were you just impressed by the offensive striking sequence of Matvei Hmarik? Let us know on Clash TV app.
Yeah, and you know that even goes back to the judging.
Oh!
Right now, as we see it, those are fantastic rim shots that Sirotin's laying in on him. And he can't lay on the bottom. But when you talk about what the judges see and what the judges judge, if you're in a dominant position, the judge counts that as being aggressively winning in that moment or holding that portion of the round. But how do you view it? I've been there. I've been whacked like that. It hurts, but it's not the end of the fight.
Sirotin hoping to make it the end of the fight. He's got the back, got one hook in on Hmarik, and now hammering Hmarik with left hands, trying to force Hmarik to give up his neck. Hmarik, meanwhile, shelling up, although he ate that straight left, now on his back against the fence. How can he use the fence from a full mount disadvantage to his advantage?
Well, there's two ways here. One is to screw your butt all the way up and into it so you can sit up underneath them, and then you will be sitting on your hips, taking your power. The other is flip it around and use that cage. Get your feet up on the cage. Use it like a
Sirotin, it's deja vu all over again, neutralizing that left arm. So Sirotin from the top position really taking it to Hmarik. As Sirotin controlling now, looking for that Americana.
And it's tough to do it from the top, but if he switches positions, that's what he sees happening now. He's moving over to the side. That's where the power and setting this hold is. It hurts from there, but it won't break.
We are nearing the midpoint of round two, the midpoint of this fight. 3 5-minute rounds, bantamweight division. The road to new fighting generation 3, new fighting generation, of course, an opportunity. The name says it all. The next generation as Sirotin, this is where positioning is at a disadvantage. He ran out of space because of the fence, looking for the armbar. Oh. Hmarik with the recovery, and Hmarik delivering some hammer fist. First time he's been in top position. But for how long, as Sirotin slipped from the bottom?
Should he stay there? I'm almost thinking he should stand up and create some space.
Активнее работаем.
Because the longer he stays on the ground, I think the more danger he's going to be. Because the problem is, the longer he stays down in the grappling position, he's going to get caught up in 4 holds.
And Sirotin, look at that. Well, we've seen this before. Coleman, Shamrock, we've seen it in the pioneers of MMA, and now we're seeing it here. Coleman Fry as well with the dueling submission attempts, and another guard pass by Sirotin, and I'm very impressed with Sirotin's ground fighting ability, and you have to question, or not question, you have to give credit to Hmarik's heart, because he's been in trouble here and continues to survive. And now Hmarik looking to use the fence again to try to sweep, try to reverse Sirotin, but Sirotin's positioning, the distribution of his weight, 17 years old. This ain't the Legends MMA anymore, Frank.
No, it's not. But you know, he's got that wrestling background, and wrestling gives you the ability to move your weight around, use it effectively. It's about attrition. It's about holding dominant positions and dominant position.
Inverted triangle here at Sirotin looking to force Hmarik to capitulate in creative fashion, but Hmarik again able to roll over, neutralize Sirotin for the moment. 15 seconds left, and that clock may be Hmarik's best friend right here as he tries to extricate himself, and he's out of trouble for the moment as he starts to deliver some shots to Sirotin. Third and final round on the way. Sirotin, Hmarik, how do you rate their performances thus far? Color me impressed for two youngsters in their professional debuts. Belarus Gladiator Jim talking to Matvei Hmarik. We apologize in advance, having just been given the task of giving you this experience on Clash TV app. I'd say so far so good, Frank. Need a little more coffee over there?
Use another shot of coffee. Working with you, buddy. Charging for you.
The walking, talking IV drip of caffeine as Hmarik starting the third round off the way he did round two, but immediately Sirotin able to turn the tables. So Hmarik starting the rounds okay, but Sirotin immediately able to close the distance and control Hmarik. Oh! Oh, Hmarik looking for the guillotine here. This week marked the first time the guillotine was ever used, by the way, according to On This Day in History, as we have Sirotin back in full mount on Hmarik, and so frustration has to be settling in for Hmarik, who's shown that he probably has the advantage in the stand-up, but the advantage for Sirotin in terms of control and on the ground has been the difference in this fight, and Sirotin well on his way to picking up his first victory unless Hmarik is able to pull out a Hail Mary.
Hmarik, like I said, has got to lower that stance down on the stand-up. Drop the glove like this, and every time you stand up, you can be aggressive and sat on.
What would you be telling Sirotin in his corner in English, not Belarusian, but in English, what would you be saying to him in terms of trying to maximize this full mount? The ground and pound is there. What else do you see?
I mean, I'd have him hold this position. I think Hmarik is dangerous on the stand-up. I like what he's doing here. My cost could convince him to get side mount like
Oh, good escape by Hmarik, but immediately Sirotin pounces on him. Well, the man who was involved. Oh, and look at this. Sirotin looking for that armbar and the tap. What a beautiful, scintillating submission win by 17-year-old Vladislav Sirotin, who, wow, you have to be impressed.
And he set it up perfectly with the punches, just being very patient from that top position. The arms were exposed. It was there for a while. But when he swung into it, he swung it very tight. His hips were in deep. They were underneath the shoulder. You could see he was all the way locked in. But as soon as his back hit the mat, he had that thing locked.
A gutsy effort by fellow debutant Matvei Hmarik, but Vladislav Sirotin, that's how you make a first impression.
На второй минуте, 31 секунде третьего раунда, болевым приемом Победу одержал боец красного угла октагона Владислав Сиротин.
Rowdy Ronda Rousey used the armbar as she soared to superstardom. Hey, Vladislav Sirotin taking a page out of her playbook. And man, if he has half the career she did, he's going to be all right. What a reversal.